Y'all have questions about shit that needs to be proven. She has the receipts. Yes, so it's a matter of, yes, I'm waiting for her to put the receipts because, in fact, when we had the conversation about Taz, one of the receipts proved that what Taz said was in the comments was that she never said she doxed her. It was somebody else. So, again, I'm gonna let you get your shit off. Give me a second. I let you in the box. Give me a second. So, y'all saying I'm a boring interviewer or I don't know how to interview, and then I see in the comments, specifically Mariah, fuck you, because you know I don't fucking like your stupid ass, and you always doing too fucking much. Talk about drop this interview. Disrespectfully, fuck you. Cool. Next. For everybody else saying drop the interview, how the fuck y'all expect me to have a cohesive interview, or not even an interview, a conversation with somebody who's not even here, with somebody who's not even giving all the details? Y'all see, she kept saying, well, there was this situation and that situation. What's the situation? Cool? She cried when she said what Kay said about her daughter, whatever the case may be. Kay apologized to her this morning. I know it's just through her. It's her child. I get it. Right? Cool. No problem. After that, she wasn't upset because Shay asked for another, she wasn't sad because Shay asked for another apology. She was mad because she felt like she didn't have to give her another apology. Now, what I am going to say now, and y'all can have the fucking panel, is respectfully, I think it's very weird for UT Time to come in there and say, you don't have to do this when you had Arby's on your panel answering questions. And apparently, according to the comments, don't know if it's true or not, she's there now. But she didn't have to do this.
Was writing shit down.
So, Jen,
what the fuck did Cutie Pie talk about? Because all I said was, hold on, K-Dub, give her a second, because she said, don't nobody cut her off. She wanted to be able to get her thought out. So what the fuck? Why is you...
My bad.
calling my fucking name?
So, Jen, I just wanted to tell you that your interview questions were flowing. I think it's just a matter of it was dry, and it wasn't your fault that it was dry. It's just the fact that it's old, it's bitter, it's dry, and a lot of people, I know of these people because I was over there. However, a lot of other people don't know these people, so they like, what the fuck are they talking about? What is going on? Who is da-da-da-da-da? So yes, it was kind of like prolonged. However, I think it's more so that it's like, I can't speak for T, but what my perception is that she's like, don't give AP what she wants. That's what it was, because she basically said that this is like, I guess, a deflection from the interview from yesterday. So that's why she was saying that she don't have to do this. Now, as far as you being a boring interviewer, not at all. I think the interview was boring because the story is boring. It's old. And that's not a reflection on you. Your questions were flowing exactly how they were supposed to. But a lot of people are being introduced to characters from a whole nother side of TikTok that people are not familiar with.
At the end of the day, that's the reason why I started with those people first, because I wanted to literally just get them out of the way, because they have been speaking today. I didn't ask about anybody who was not spoken about. Taz spoke earlier in the live about something that was done to her. Shay spoke something in the live about something that was done to her. So even though it's not people that y'all don't know, whatever the case may be, it was leading up to the point of recent, because the shit that happened before that was before the AP and RB situation and in the midst of it, right? So I was trying to get to the fucking point. But again, how the fuck am I and on top of the fact, the way my mom is gonna have a block party in these fucking comments when y'all strolling here.
You need context first. So you were definitely getting up to that. Because we all need to have context, right? You can't tell a story or tell the ending of a story or why you reacted the way you did without the how it began in the first place. So you were definitely getting there.
So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I wanted to get to those questions because there was a lot of discrepancy between her version of the stories or whatever and then what they were saying. So my thing was, I'm going to just let the conversation flow. But at the end of the day, I can't do it with somebody who's not giving the details, who wants to like still keep people secret, keep situations a secret. It was never going to be that. Right.
But you know, AP said she was going to do that this morning. She did exactly what AP said she was going to do, was kind of like veer away from.
And whoever was here from the beginning, they were like, Jen, fix your face. Because in my mind, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
I told her to keep it 1,000. You did.
And so that's what I'm saying. But to make it seem like I was trying to force her to do something she didn't want to do, like she was up here against her will, was weird.
I think that, and this is just me saying how I feel, right? From what I got from what T said, because I was back and forth from your live to her live. And from what I got from it, it was just more so like, this didn't need to happen because AP wanted it to happen. It's almost like you became a casualty of war.
I didn't become a casualty.
So in T's eyes, it's like, this is whack. Don't give AP what she wants. And this is what she wanted, was for Shigo to have her ass in the line of fire. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. AP, you can be mad at me tomorrow. I'm sorry, babes. Not sorry, but it's just real. The story's dry as fuck. And nobody is understanding really. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody. A lot of people are not understanding why this is coming back up. And the reason why is because everybody wanted Shigo to be interviewed, but she's not being interviewed about her. It's like, okay, you being interviewed about all your drama that everybody is not even privy to. So people are lost.
And let's agree that she purposely did not answer Jen's questions. We have to go all the way back to goddamn the first human that ever walked the fucking earth, and everybody was getting fucking bored. She purposely did not answer your questions. Like, there was no need to name drop certain people. There were no need to do a lot of things. And me and Taz and a couple other people screaming from the comments like she lying. And like, but hey, I don't know if it was the comments that was throwing her off or like what it was.
This is my thing though, Tasha. In the midst of all that, right? This is why I feel like when y'all be like, keep my name out of this, if you was part of it, the story is gonna come out, right? And on top of the fact, if that's the case, first of all, one of y'all in my comments, I'm not gonna say your name right now, but you pissing me off, and I should have blocked you a while back ago, but I'm trying to let you live. But okay.
Hey, y'all keep it cute in them comments, okay? Because my finger is itching like a motherfucker. Keep it cute.
So what I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, this wasn't even supposed to be there, right? So there's no way to tell the story without this. And on top of the fact, if she wasn't ready to answer none of this shit, then it was never, the door shouldn't have been opened this morning, right? Because she did say a lot of stuff this morning, and then she did say, I'm waiting, a lot of stuff I'm waiting, this, that, and the third. If that's the case, then she should never answer Manny's questions earlier, and she should have been told not to answer Manny's questions earlier.
Okay.
Who the fuck you think you talking to? Is that what?
This is Kenzie. How are you?
But just 1 minute, because I want to apologize. This is for the haters. This Jet. You all blocked me, but remember. Wait a minute. Remember when I said, "Can you all?" If you see, I'm really upset because it was a mistake of mine. I asked you all, could you all see my comments when I did not know it was 2 different lives. I thought I was talking to you, Jen. So when somebody said, let T up, I did not know I was not talking to you when I was saying she's not prepared. This is not, you usually do better interviews than this. I recorded that live so I can show all of my comments. I thought I was talking to you and Shigo. I did not know I was talking in one particular live.
Can
So
somebody let me a box real quick?
huh?
You can have my box.
So when I found out it was 2 different lives, I left her live and came to your live, and I said, hey, you all, have you all been able to see my comment? And someone responded saying, yeah, we see it. But then I said, well, I've been commenting, and they said, I'm sorry, that's my alarm going. And they said, no, we couldn't see in the other live. So I was confused. So my comments may have been looking a particular way, but you know, twin, I wouldn't do no fuck shit with you.
Well, I think
And
the comment. I think
when
the
I got
comment.
ready to explain,
I think the comment. She sent me the comment. I think the comment is of you saying that it was boring.
yes, I talk, but you got to go up to all of my comments. I kept saying, you don't do lives, do the lives like you be doing everybody else. That's what I was telling Shigo. So if you scroll up to all of my comments, I said, Shigo, when you do interviews, they answer the questions immediately. You're not doing her like that. So if you only see one comment, of course it's gonna look wrong. But the entire comments of mine was telling Shigo, you're not prepared. You're not doing right. So yeah, I did say this is boring because when she come into her come into her interviews, and I put on there also, sometimes great interviewers aren't great interviewees. That was talking about what Shigo was doing, not you.
Oh.
And Al sent it to me, and I got blocked before I could even answer.
Well, that was Melma. She called you out.
Hi, Jen. It's Candy. How are you?
I mean, god damn.
I would just
I
want to
feel
know.
you today. This but
I just want to know, like, how I was mentioned, because I came in at the last part. I just heard Candy, so maybe you can like refresh like why I was mentioned.
Oh, they basically said that you were the one that was asking questions, the messy questions about you on Tea Time Penny.
Yeah, I asked the questions. I did. I'm not really sure, like, what happened with your live or anything like that, because I was on Tea Times Live and we were just chatting it up and talking. So, I mean, I wouldn't say you're like I zoomed in a couple of times onto your panel and heard. I don't think it was boring. I just think that, the comments wanted it to be a little messy, right? And they wanted you to get down to the action of like the mess. Like, unfortunately, that's just how messy TikTok works. But I think you did pretty good. I don't, so everybody has a different form or style of how they ask questions or interview other people on this platform. So continue to do you and you'll be all right.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I was listening. The thing about it is what y'all just wanted me to be like, so bitch, what was your issue with AP?
But that's what they want, though. That's what they want, the mass. You get what I'm saying? Like,
That's the point, but I was getting there.
Mm-hmm.
So
The fact they want you to get there right then and there. Like, they want you, like, as soon as that motherfucker come on the panel, they want you to ask, like, now who slept with who and why you slept with them? Like, that's how they want it. You get what I'm saying?
okay, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you then. If I would have done that, then it would have really been mad, because then I would have been using her. I would have been attacking her. I would have been not trying to listen to her, and it wouldn't have been a safe space.
I think what it could have, and I'm gonna just be real. I think what you could have done, right, is like extra questions, throw a mess in. Extra questions, throw another mess in. Like, it just like go dip and dab, So it don't look
a mess. It was just not people that y'all knew. Good with it.
1 second, Candy. 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, baby. Let me say this right now. And this Gen panel, this Gen live. But one thing that I know is that my friend don't tolerate no disrespect, especially to any woman on this motherfucking panel. Don't be talking about how nobody sound, what nobody motherfucking sexual orientation is, no shit like that, because you will get blocked, muted, and I don't give a fuck how she feel about it. Don't ever come for Candy. And I
Thank you,
kind of
sis.
sort of like Candy a little bit, just a tad bit. She can be annoying sometimes, but it's okay. But don't y'all be talking about her in these motherfucking comments, because I will block your ass. Go on here, Candy. My bad.
Thank you. No, sis, you did your big one. I appreciate that. And fuck y'all hoes in the comments. But like I said, but no, Jen, I think you really did good, honestly. I didn't have an issue with it. If, I think you should have called that out though. For me, like if you felt like Shigo wasn't really giving you the interview that you really needed her up, you should have called that flat out on her, like right then and there. You get what I'm saying?
did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I missed that. So what did she say?
She kept on to talk in circles and all around her. She like, no, Shigo, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you such and such, and she want to go all the way back to when Jesus was on roaming the goddamn
Yeah, I
earth.
think you should have called it out again. Like that, I would have said.
Every question was the same thing, and half the time she was talking over me and saying, "Wait, this, that," and I'm like, "What the like?" But at this point, it's just you want to rant
So why do you feel like she did that?
because she wanted to answer. She wanted to. Well, my thing is, I feel like she wanted to give her version of the story, but I'm trying to get where your version and their version meet in the middle to get the truth. Because at the end of the day, she has clearly her version of shit, and everybody else has their version of shit. And then obviously the truth is somewhere in the middle, right? Now you good for the haters. I got you. Don't first of all, somebody already unblocked you, so you good.
Okay, babe. I'm gonna go back on my page and panel. My apologies for me not knowing that I came in late, and I said when I came in, "Hey y'all, I'm late. Tell me what's going on, commenters." Then I did not know it was 2 lives, and I was asking, "Can you see my comments? Can you see my comments?" And then once T did that, I said, "Oh fuck, it's 2 lives." And I came over here, and if you all scroll back up, somebody should remember me asking those questions. So I want to apologize if you all thought I was doing something disrespectful when I didn't think that I was. I thought I was talking to Jen and Shigo.
And I just want to say one thing to Jen. Jen, listen. If people think the interview was boring, right? It is what it is. Oprah Winfrey had a boring ass interviews when she started, and look at her now, she a billionaire, right? So we can't really everybody's.
This is the thing, though, and this is the part that people. I think people. I'm sorry to cut you off. People really don't understand. I don't do this no more. I don't do lives anymore. I literally asked her to do an interview weeks ago. If y'all know, this was not today. It was weeks ago. You know
Well, who set this interview up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who set this up?
Oh, okay.
So that's where I was coming from.
So weeks ago, she came on the panel. I think it was Junior's panel or Stevie, one of the two. The question, right? So I was like, Shigo, you ask a lot of fucking messy questions and you do a lot of interviews, but we don't know nothing about you. Because I've heard a lot of stuff about her, never from her, right? So I'm like,
But I heard that in somebody's live today. I'm
like, you
Hold on, let me say this too, because motherfuckers know that me and you cool. I didn't tell her shit about Shigo. Go ahead, my bad.
Right, it wasn't from K. So
let me K-Dub, can I ask you a question?
No, thank you.
Why you never want to answer my questions, K-Dub? It's not a bad question. It's really, I just want to know, you and Jen is cool, but she was never, I'm just so confused how you came in the mix of AP.
They were friends before I was.
Go ask her.
Huh?
Go ask her.
Don't do this. Don't do
Thank you, bro.
I'm confused, child. I gotta write this down on my iPad. Okay.
Candy, we was all friends before Jen came along. We were all friends before Jen actually got on this side of TikTok.
Alicia. Alicia.
So Shigo, y'all all cool?
Bitch.
Candy,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on. Yeah, Tasha, hold on. Who is
What the fuck?
Alicia before I block her?
Nah, block her.
Okay, thank you.
That's what we not gonna do.
All the still trying to put me in connection with Arby's.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me write this down in my
weird.
Wait, hold on. Let me write this in my iPad real quick. I'm sorry, because I want to get the timeline. Hold on. 'Cause this is good to me, as Miss Nitra would say.
So again, the interview that I offered her weeks ago was me, JennStigator, wanting to get to know her. So Dari, hold on, let me hold your box right quick.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So
Now you said earlier that you was gonna allow people to finish answering.
but I just need them to back it up with one of my questions. That's
You
why
need
I'm
some
saying.
sticky notes.
No, I got my iPad right now. I'm writing that. Jen dash K-Dub dash. Okay, so y'all all used to be friends. Who used to be in the
No,
group?
listen to me, Candy. It was me, Tasha, Kata, AP, Shigo, Taz. If Taz want to be included, it's other people that.
No,
Okay, don't put Taz. They don't put my
I'm
name.
not in it. Fuck that
Okay,
shit.
I wasn't cool with that.
okay.
Now,
We were all friends before Jen even was in the picture. Long before Jen was
Jen
in the
was
picture.
never in the picture. It was just you, Tasha, K-Dub. Well, it was Tasha, K-Dub, AP, and Chico. That was the whole people in the group. So y'all was the Destiny Childs. That's what I'm gonna call y'all. Okay. So
It was more of us, but those are just the people I'm naming.
Long story short, Candy Girl, they're 2023, I'm 2024. That's it. That's all.
2023, you 2024. I'm writing this all down. Okay.
Candy. So the way looks, and I used to be a very quiet, common cousin back then. She go tell you she
You
had me
started in
blocked.
2024 too?
No, I was back there in 2020. I started in 2022 on TikTok.
Okay. But I'm worried about the Destiny Child. So the
But
Destiny
the way,
Child.
okay, so with Destiny's Child, they had other members of the group. It was a bunch of them. The way Debate Talk worked is all of them were cool. It was a close-knit group. They used to all go against the YT people. Okay.
Oh, y'all
But
come from Debate Talk. Let me write this down.
But when they fell out, pretty much all of them fell out at the same time.
So it wasn't just you, Shigo, and all y'all. Y'all all was close.
It was a whole gang, like
So
not a gang of them, but it was a bunch of them, like a whole side of TikTok, and they were like, they were literally.
Give Sadari my box.
So AP
We was like Wu-Tang Clan. We was like Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes,
AP said that. AP did say that. Shigo was cool with all y'all, and she fell out with all y'all. So is that true that y'all all are still close besides Shigo? Or that's a lie?
No,
It's
we basically have understandings that we don't rock with each other, but we can be on same panels with each other and not have a fucking problem. But that doesn't mean like we cool, like we still talk on the back end or nothing like that.
Okay, so y'all could be cordial in the room, but y'all not really friends.
Exactly.
Because they used to team up and curse out all the YT people that used to come up and get in the panels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They were literally like, I don't want to say a gang because that sounds bad, but literally that's what they were. They were a crew. Like they were all together. So when shit started falling apart, it was kind of like it affected pretty much a vast majority of them.
Okay, so so Jen, in 2024, when you came onto the scene, right, in 2023 with the Destiny Childs, right, where Shigo still in the picture at the time when you came in the scene, so you and Shigo have your own separate relationship?
Yeah, I guess, but we just gotta get to know each other. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So when I offered her the interview a couple weeks ago, it was a kind of like, can we get to know who you are? Because I heard about her, and then I seen her on Dime Panel, and then when she was blogging and all that extra shit, and I'm like, girl, you doing all these interviews. Thank you, Kels, for coming. So can we know about you? Because it's kind of like when people want to clock other people's tea, but we don't know your tea type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So my questions that I had for the initial live was not even none of this extra shit, because all this extra shit came after. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So today was when all this extra shit about, that married man and Taz, I don't know about that situation and all that extra shit. But I do know that throughout the day, people were saying there's a lot of shit, there's a lot of shit, there's a lot of shit. So my point was, I'm gonna skip all the shit that I'm trying to find out, right? Let's get to the shit that y'all been talking about today. Because even though y'all say like specifically like, oh, the people that I did get to ask about, like for example, Taz and all these extra people, like, oh, nobody knows them. But we know Taz, because Taz been over here a lot. you know, we know Shay's been a part of Messy Talk. She took a little break. Now she's back. So a lot of these things that I was leading up to, I was getting those I don't want to say little because I don't want to make their situation small. I was getting that situation out of the way before we get to the three main characters, which is I Speak, Arby's, and AP.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to get to that point. But she's over here, she's over there, she's this, she's that, and she's also not in the right state of mind because she got emotional, and then she's also on cloud 79.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like that was a tactic?
No, I think she was genuinely just high.
Okay.
Because this is the thing too. You caught one point where she got emotional about the comment that Kay made about her daughter, but the rest of it, y'all saw it. She was cracking the fuck up. Everything was, and it was a ha-ha and a kiki, and she was laughing.
No lies was told.
So it wasn't like I couldn't get the thing, and then on top of the fact, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I really give 3 fucks. I couldn't get the thing, and I'm honestly, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I really give 3 fucks.
Who is all these people in the box that don't have nothing to do with this? What do y'all want?
People in a
Candy, yeah. Before y'all finish your stuff, I just wanted to come up here and say that girl's a fucking liar. I don't give a goddamn what's going on with her. What she got
Taz,
going
who's
on?
lying? Let me write this in my notes. Who's lying?
She's a fucking liar. She can't keep her fucking story straight for shit. And I'm about tired of this shit. I've been going through this shit with her for more than a fucking year. She can't fucking keep her fucking story straight. We got into it because she got upset because I unmodded myself because that dude came up there on that panel cussing out fucking Tasha and talking to her and threatening her. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I had just got doxxed. I was just in the fucking hospital. I didn't feel safe around men. So I unmodded myself. And I told her as soon as I unmodded myself. She got upset. She didn't reply to my shit. 2 days later, she went live saying that I abandoned her and I did a whole bunch of other shit. I'm texting her on the back end like, what the fuck are you talking about? You never replied to my text. And she was over there just acting like she was a fucking victim to something that she wasn't a fucking victim to. I have all the messages, which is why I'm trying to figure out how she show messages and don't show all the goddamn messages.
Tasha, can you confirm this?
I mean, to be fair, Taz, it showed that you never said she got.
I never said
So dude came up in the panel. Me and Taz was her only super mods, right? At the time, whatever we could do, right? Because man, y'all, this was a year ago. Dude came up in the panel, hollering, screaming, threatening me. I told I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Like I'm triggered. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave. Me and Taz talked. Me and Taz didn't know at the time, and we didn't say that we was gonna that it happened that way. We came back to the lab the next day. And she basically, as soon as we stepped foot in the lab, she said that we abandoned her. She cussed us out. She called us all kind of bitches. I tried to text her. I mean,
in the live, she called you a bitch?
Yeah, she called all of us bitches and hoes. As soon as our name popped up at the bottom of the screen, and she like, y'all abandoned me. Y'all quit modding for me. That was how Taz and Shigo fell out. That's how me and Shigo fell out the first time, because Shigo held a live when I inboxed her and told her how that man made me feel. I told her about my DV situation. Shigo then held a live and put my DV situation in her background.
Wait, hold on.
That's how we fell out the first time.
Tasha, hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Remember that, Taz? Am I wrong, Kay? Am I wrong, Taz?
No.
Okay, hold on.
I really didn't even hear what you just said. One more time. Like, you can give me the short version.
So
Remember when she put my DV situation in her background?
Yes.
Okay.
So, wait, hold on, Kate. So you confirming that? Ooh, Kato don't like me. I don't know why she don't like me. Kato, what I do to you? Okay. Anyway, so Tasha, you saying that this man came up on the panel. So the guy was starting to disrespect you. You felt unsafe. So this is when Taz decided to like drop out of the box. You actually dropped out of the box as well.
Just a quick side note. You can continue with your questions because you're doing whatever. I just think it's funny how y'all like, oh, Candy's getting into the tea. Candy's getting into the tea because Tasha's willing to. The fuck. Well, go ahead, Candy.
I don't like how y'all doing that in the comments. Don't try to turn us against each other.
I don't got no beef with you, but like I
feel like they're trying to turn us against each other.
Questions. Like I can't punch the bitch in the face for her to answer questions. So I'm not gonna get no tea from somebody who's not answering my fucking question. But go off.
So Taz dropped out, and then you dropped out too, Tasha, right? And then y'all both unmodded. So that when y'all came into the box, like, to show your girl some love, that's when she started calling y'all all types of bitches and all types of hoes, right? When she saw your names. And then you told her about your DV situation. She had your DV situation in the backdrop. Is that what you're saying?
There you go.
Lord have mercy.
Only that, but then like she keeps saying like, she said that I doxed her. In the messages that she chose not to show, I have a message of her asking her to send me her live because the dude is probably in her live that doxed me, and I need her to send me the live. She never sent it to me. Then 2 days later, she went live saying that I was over there lying on her, and I was a fake bitch, and bitches are fucking weird to her, and all this extra shit, and I still have all the fucking messages. She showed what she wanted to fucking show.
So now, when y'all heard this situation today, how did it make you feel knowing that y'all knew the truth?
I knew the damn truth, and the thing is, she want to sit there and act like she don't know what the fuck going on. The first person who ever spread this narrative that I was trans, Candy, and everybody knows I'm not trans, was her.
Shout out to the trans community.
Yeah. She got mad at me one day and came back from one of her fucking breaks that she like to take, that she take, a week off, and then come back with a new fucking Crayola fat ass wig. They come on here screaming and cussing at everybody. She got mad one day, came on there, and it was like, she was like, and I don't know what the fuck that is, but that ain't no woman. I know a deep voice for a woman, and that ain't no woman's deep voice. That's a man. And they were like, what are you talking about? She was like, I got a raspy voice. That's not raspy. That's manly.
So she gonna said that she was a man.
She put that fucking narrative out there.
All right, well, let me write this in my notes because this is good to me. Hold on. Hold on.
And like I said, I ain't got no problem with she go, but if you gonna do it, then I'm gonna tell the truth. It's some stuff that happened between me and she go that don't paint me in a good light. It don't paint none of us really in a good light or her in a good light. But I'm gonna tell it. Period. Point blank. If you gonna tell it and put it on the floor, put it on the floor.
Okay, Diamond. But Tasha,